Hey everybody, sorry about that. The server booted me out. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to start all the way back at the beginning of this quest, but we may have to completely redo this quest. I guess we will wait and see. We're getting back in. So for anyone watching on YouTube later on, this will be the part B of the previous part because we got forcefully disconnected at the end of the episode, and I don't like to end an episode like that. And no good, we're back here again. Excellent. Reewish.
The hero. I can offer little more than a guess. When you corrected the melody, the resonator returned to a dormant state. Some kind of slumbering function to conserve energy, maybe. What matters is that it's quieted down. Thank goodness.
Do you think the egg hands will be alright?
Oh dear, I hope so. Their exposure was fairly limited. If they had remained for another day, though, difficult to say. Please, let the foreman know how truly sorry I am. If there's anything I could do to help, feel free to call on me at my tower.
Thank you. I'll speak to the foreman.
I do wish I could have done a more thorough study of the resonator. What do you think they would do with such a device? Enslave me, perhaps? No, not enslavement. That's too obvious.
Can I ask you something?
Please, after all you've done, I'd say you're entitled to ask me several somethings.
What was that machine exactly?
A dwarven resonator. A tonal amplification device meant to alter thought patterns. That's my hypothesis, anyway. The tones clearly have a powerful effect on the brain. Dwarves, though? It might have sounded like a lovely song and nothing more.
You mentioned it might have been used for slavery?
Well, not slavery in the conventional sense. The tone wouldn't compel the listeners to work so much as it would make working a source of profound pleasure. So the workers would be eager to work, you see? They might have even paid for the privilege.
That is still slavery, so slavery through mind control.
Well, again, slavery is a clumsy description. It's more like a transaction. Labor in exchange for brief, pleasurable sensations. Much like the skooma trade. I guess that's not much better than slavery, is it? Of course, this is all just conjecture.
Why were you fiddling with this device?
I hail from House Telvanni, a house obsessed with magical antiquity. We suffer from a peculiar need to tinker with, well, everything. I won't make excuses. I knew there were risks, but honestly had no idea that the miners would be exposed.
Didn't you know about the Guinness mines being connected?
Of course not. I've spent years surveying this ruin. I took so many precautions. Unfortunately, when I engaged the resonator, there were a number of minor tremors. They breached the wall between the ruin and the mine. The rest is tragic history.
You were down here the entire time?
Yes, several days in fact. I erected a series of oral wards to protect myself from the resonator's effects, but I could tell I was slipping. Another few days and I'd have been as mad as those eggheads. I had to get creative.
Earplugs?
Yes, the wondrous power of Kwama wax. Given a few minutes of heat exposure, it hardens and expands. Great for plugging leaks, mending furniture, and protecting you from ancient dwarven brain scramblers. First-rate stuff.
Alright. Welcome back, Dracius. Yeah. He's like, well, not slavery. I'm like, that's pretty much slavery through mind control. Yeah, they can go to the out. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, it looks like I went the wrong way. Huh. Yeah, he came down here the conventional way. We came down through the mines.
My egg hands started stumbling out of the mine a few minutes ago. They've got some bumps and scrapes and more than a few headaches, but otherwise no worse for the wear. What happened down there?
A dark elf mage accidentally activated a dwarven mind control device.
A dwarven what? How did... I've worked those mines for years and I've never seen a scrap of dwarf mischief. Where is this snow-backed dark elf? It was that Telvanni skeever Reewish, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Reewish. He said he's sorry and offered to help get the mine back on track.
Huh. More Telvanni trickery. And to think I'd almost warmed to that little dolt. Ugh. Enough grumbling. I'm just grateful that my people are alive and safe.
Me too.
It's only because of you, friend. I raise a bottle of mead to you every night from now until world's end. Please, take this. You've more than earned it for what you've done. With a couple of days rest and a few stiff drinks, we'll be up and running again. I guess I should go check on the Queen at some point. She's probably a nervous wreck. Always been a little skittish, that one.
About that, the Klama killed their queen during the mine disaster.
What? No, that can't be. The Queen's the heart of the mine. We mine eggs for Mara's sake. Can't very well run an egg mine without eggs, can you? I'm sorry. It's been a rough few days.
Burn the masters.
That damned dwarf magic, wasn't it?
Yes, the song affected everything in there, even the Klama.
Reewish, I want you to find that scrawny little wizard and tell him the bills come due. He wants to help? Well, now's the hawking time. If he doesn't fix this, we'll sick the Redoran on him. He doesn't want that, believe me.
I'll talk to him. He might have a way to solve your missing queen problem.
Reewish lives just north of here. You'll see a tangle of old rope bridges and rocks. Kine only knows what that wizard does out there. Make sure you really lay into him, huh? I'd do it myself, but I've got to take care of this lot.
Did House Redrun ever show up to help with the mines?
Ah, of course not. Too busy praying and hollowing out bugs, no doubt. But make no mistake. If they find out a Telvanni mage has been poking around in their territory, they'll come down on this place like a Dawnstar gale.
How did you think how do you think Reewish can help?
That's a question for Reewish. Frankly, I don't give a damn how he fixes it. He just needs to fix it. Tell him to use some of that Telvanni magic to conjure up a queen or something. Wait, that's a terrible idea. It'll probably end up eating us.
And what happens if he's unable to help?
Then it'll fall to the houses to sort this mess out. Of course, they'll probably be too busy posturing and politicking to help us. It'll be the egg hands that suffer most. You can count on that.
Did House Redrun ever show up to help with the mines?
Ah, of course not. Too busy praying and hollowing out bugs, no doubt. But make no mistake.
Yeah, we already went through all this. Okay.
I knew that Telvanni would betray us eventually. We should have cast him out years ago.
Alright, so we now have been tasked to find Reewish. Also, I'm going to go ahead and get that rubbing as well, since we're in the area. Yeah, there's another quest over here. We will get to that. I'm not going to do that just yet, but we will get to that after we finish the little mini quest series. So there's like 3 quests in this little series, 3 or 4. And once we finish those quests, we'll do that quest before we move on. Probably will not get to it today, to be honest with you, because we have 40 minutes left in the stream. I don't think we're gonna get this little series done this week. We might have to finish up next week because we lost some time when the game crashed. Okay, there's a couple collectibles over here. We'll go ahead and grab these real fast. The location and the sky shard, which is I think below the bridge, and then we'll try to get over to that location for the quest. Another rubbing reacquired. Or acquired.
One missing. Why, there are 3. How many eggs did they take? Ah, hello again, my friend. All's well and nicest, yes? I heard the bustle of the town when I returned home. It would seem our work in the mine was a success. What a relief. You care to join me for... Wait, what are you doing all the way out here?
The Kwama Queen is dead. Foreman Lothador is furious.
Oh dear. That is a problem. Damnable resonator. That is the last time I randomly flipped switches on an ancient dwarven machine.
Probably a good policy.
Never let it be said that Rever Stem Navani shirks his responsibilities. I'll fix this. You have my word.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, in addition to being a Dwemer scholar, I'm a compulsive egg collector. What? I have diverse interests. Anyway, I happen to possess a royal Kwama egg. Or at least I did. It seems that some cliff striders stole it from my hatchery.
Where's the egg now?
Tucked away in one of the beast's roosts, I suspect. I'm not sure which one, though. Find as many cliff strider egg heaps as you can, then mark them with this divining stone. I'll jot down their locations and prepare them for transport.
Alright, I'll find these egg heaps and meet you back here.
You shouldn't have any difficulty finding the egg heaps. Just look for giant piles of hardened mud and feces. Did I mention that feces would be involved? No? Well, there will be feces. Loads of it.
If you love eggs so much, why did you leave them in an unguarded open-air hatchery?
Ah, well, it only appears unguarded. I erected a series of powerful wards before I set out to discover the resonator. Unfortunately, I was down there for a very long time. These wards don't last forever, you know.
Why are the cliff striders storing the egg in a heap?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I've never been interested in the brutes. They steal all sorts of things. Guars, furniture, spare keys. They pack them in mud and feces along with their own eggs. Puzzling, truly.
Do you think the baby cliff striders will try to eat the royal egg?
I guess it's possible. Like I said, cliff striders are very odd and unpredictable. All the more reason to find the egg quickly.
Very fair. I'm off. Like, did I mention that there'll be feces involved? Because there will be lots of it. That's one. Why don't you dig around in the mud and poo? Well, because he's the NPC. Obviously, that's a player's responsibility to dig around in the mud and poo. We get all the dirty jobs. It's just precious eggs. What you say makes sense, but unfortunately, game logic, that's not how it works. There's what I was looking for, the staircase to get back up. Technically, all I'm doing is marking them with the Diviner Rod. He's actually going to be the one preparing them for transport, so actually, technically, he may be the one who's actually doing the digging through the poop and feces. Or the mud and feces. No, 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 don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. That would have been annoying.
Excellent work finding those egg heaps. Really, first rate. Now comes the real challenge. The mud slurry encasing the eggs is hard as obsidian. There's really no way to tell which heap contains the royal egg until we crack open the casing.
I have no idea which one contains the royal egg. How do we know which one to take to Genis?
Simple. We bring them all with us. I'm confident at least one of these heaps contains the royal egg. Of course, there's the other matter of getting the eggs out without breaking them, but yeah, that's something we can figure out when we get to town.
This doesn't feel like much of a plan.
Oh, don't worry so much. I mean, you managed to disable an ancient dwarven resonator with zero training. Extracting an egg from a pile of dung should be a walk among the daisies for you, right? This is going to work. Just you wait and see.
Well, I hope so, because I'm not being very optimistic about this right now.
Until your house shows up, we have no other options. I'm willing to give anything a try at this point.
You'd welcome that Telvanni schemer into town after all he's done? You truly are a fool, Lothar, to oblivion with the lot of you.
Please tell me you have good news. I don't think I've got the stamina for another disaster. What did Reewish say? Can he help us or not?
Reewish believes he might have a royal Kwama egg you can use.
A royal egg? The Telvanni had a Kwama queen just lying around? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This might actually work. It would take an army to shove a full-grown queen through that mine. But an egg? We've got a real chance here.
The egg's encased in one of 3 Cliffstrider egg heaps. We're not sure which one.
Of course, always a catch. Whatever you need to do to break that egg out, you do it. I'm gonna make damn sure he knows we're watching.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Sorry for the delay. Getting the eggs down here was trickier than I thought. Greetings, Foreman.
Enough with the apologies, Reewish. Our mutual friends told me everything. Where are these egg heaps?
Oh, yes, I'll put them down by the dock. Should make the cleanup a bit less onerous. Feel free to go down there and inspect them. I'll just need a moment before we begin.
This better work. We've got a lot riding on this. So do you.
Loftar's gone, right? Good. I have news of the unpleasant variety. Based on the looks of the egg heaps, I'd say our royal egg is near to hatching. If the queen emerges before we put her in the mine, the workers will reject her.
So how do we keep the queen from hatching?
Our misadventures in the mine gave me an idea. Kwama seem particularly susceptible to tonal magic, and tonal magic is simply the creative manipulation of sound. I propose we sing our young queen a lullaby.
You're not suggesting turning the Dwarven Resonator back on, are you?
What? No. Simple music and a dash of magic should do. We just need a bar. Preferably one that puts people to sleep. I can amplify the tones through magic to make a soothing, enchanted melody. It's brilliant.
You serious?
Yes. And what's more, I know a bard who can do it. Vigard the Sparrow. He's a talentless hack, but he's proven very adept at putting audiences to sleep. Word around town is that he's headed south. Track him down and tell him I sent you. That should be enough.
Oh man, I could use that guy on Saturday nights.
Somebody help me to hurry, make haste. It's me that these filthy creatures want to taste. The hero approaches. approaches, a warrior without peer. Alas, all my gold was squandered on beer. The hero is selfless, the hero is kind. The hero won't kill me and rob me blind. I hope.
Are you gonna keep singing?
I'm sorry. I always sing when I'm nervous. But I don't have any reason to worry now, right? No reason to quake and shiver with fright.
You're going to be fine. Reewish needs you to perform back in Guinness.
Nisus?
Nice.
Those dirty miners don't understand my craft. Practically tossed me out on my ear the last time I visited. Reewish has always been kind to me, though. Very well, I'll meet you there. An impromptu performance for a Telvanni mage. Very exciting.
Okay, see you later. I'm gonna be ending off here pretty soon myself, so we ain't got much longer. So have a great day.
There you are. Are you a party to this the foreman?
And that was a mistake. I shouldn't have
Good
done
luck
that.
with your dung pile
Whoops.
sing-along. If you develop some common sense, I'll be here.
Sorry, just rude, gripe, things like that. Sorry, I'm kind of phasing out of it a little bit. So definitely after we finish this next part, I'm gonna have to end off because I think I'm about to fall asleep, and I could really use the sleep. So.
I hope you know what you're doing, Reewish.
Here's my favorite hero. Everything is prepared. If you're ready, we can get started.
I'm ready.
Remember what I told you, Vigard? The sound of your voice should help soothe the Queen. Just sing from the heart.
I will, Reewish. Settle in, everyone. I've written a song for just this occasion. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, Quama, sweet Quama, don't you wanna be a mama?
Oh God.
Something's happening. I think... Oh no. What is that?
Oh, look at that. It's just a
Oh no!
baby.
Something's wrong! Everybody run!
No, no. He killed the bard. The bard is dead. We didn't uncover the royal egg though. But at what cost?
That was your last chance, Reewish. To Sovngarde with you and your schemes.
Finally, your treachery is revealed. Don't try to run, Telvanni scum. Your house will know of your part in this.
Manor is right. The resonator activating, the Queen getting killed, that poor bard losing his life. It's all my fault. I deserve everything that's coming to me.
So that's it? You're giving up?
More like quarantining myself. I'm a natural disaster masquerading as a person. If I just sit here quietly, no one else will get hurt. Besides, we're out of options. Other than breaking into the mine and planting the egg in the nursery, of course.
You're the one who created this mess. You need to fix it.
You know, fetch it. You're right. I'm the one who got the miners into this mess, and I'm going to damn well be the one who gets them out. It will be dangerous, though. Planting things in Quama mines always carries risk.
What do we need to do?
I knew I could count on you. Head to the mines and look for the nursery. I'll retrieve the royal egg and meet you there. Once we plant the egg, the workers will almost certainly attack. You'll have to fend them off until the queen emerges.
Alright, I'll meet you in the egg mine. Reach out, ready, go. Your destiny awaits. Clear your mind, ready, go. Don't surrender to the fates. Fill your heart with the song that makes it roar. And your dreams and your life, let them soar. And it will come to you, your love, your life, your sword.
Thank goodness you're here. We have to hurry.
Yeah, be careful with that egg, Reewish.
Our little queen-to-be is stirring. No time for pleasantries.
The egg is hatching.
Yes, and soon. We need to get Her Majesty inside. Yes,
Darn it.
exactly that. Quama workers produce a pheromone unique to their colony. Unfortunately, these colonies often compete over resources, making them natural enemies. Hence the infanticide. Now, if you don't mind, this egg is getting very heavy.
Alright, let's do this.
After you. Once this is down, the other Quama are going to try and stop it from hatching. Make sure it does. Once they see it's a queen, they'll leave it alone. I'll head outside to ensure no one comes in before you're done. Good luck.
Yep, they've accepted her. Thank goodness. No, I'm not going all the way back up through the dwarven mine. That's not going to happen.
Damn it, Manor. Are these Redoran Oathman ever going to arrive? Where are they?
They'll be here soon. The chance to punish this treacherous Telvanni is too good to pass up. House Redoran is going to make your house pay dearly, Revis.
I temper your expectations. I'm Telvanni, true, but my relationship with the Council is distant at best. I doubt it will mean as much as you think.
Fair.
I was wondering where you'd gotten off to. Thought you might have moved on. I certainly wouldn't blame you. Between Manor and this owl-brained Telvanni, I'm about ready to head back to Skyrim myself. How are things in the mine?
There's a new Kwama Queen in the nursery. It just hatched and appears healthy.
What? You're not joking, are you? I mean, I'm grateful if that's the truth, but how?
Reevis's egg. We planted it in the nursery just before it hatched.
So, Revis wasn't trying to destroy us after all. He's still got a lot of explaining to do, but for what it's worth, I'm happy I was wrong about him. Oh gods, what a day. I've had enough excitement for 10 lifetimes. I'm just anxious to get back to work.
I'm sure.
Here, take this. Without you, we'd still be dragging half-mad miners out of there. It'll take some time to get the mine up and running, but with a new queen, I bet we'll be even more prosperous than before. Thanks, friend, and safe travels.
Alright, and that's...
A friend here told me what you did. I'm still madder than a shaved cave there, but you're free to go.
What?
Excuse me?
You got us a queen. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you mending my clothes or making my food. I'd probably wind up naked and poisoned. But you did what you said you'd do. That's good enough for me.
Have you lost your mind? This miscreant can't be allowed to leave. House Redwin will hear of this. I'll report you too. I'll report this whole fetching town.
I'd be worried if I thought Manor's word counted for anything. Stay out of trouble, Revis. I mean it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that.
Alright, well this is where we're going to end off for today. I want to thank you for watching. If you did, I hope to catch you next week as we continue more of the adventures of Reewish and the Elder Scrolls Online as the Mighty Battle Lizard. Thank you very much, and have a great one. Goodbye.